on set, I'm joined by the man that introduced B2C to us, and he does so many other things for himself. It's the first time we actually sitting down. Welcome to the couch and the music.
Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure having you on the show. Bitambula bitya. Bitambula mpula. All right, and the events. You do so many things aside from managing artists. Who is Ande Events in brief?
Actually, Ande Events that name is for the company.
Okay.
Ande Events music label.
Yeah.
Just that most of the people put me as Ande Events.
Yeah.
But then I personally am Andrew Mugerwa.
Andrew Mugerwa. Okay.
Man from Nchima clan.
Yeah.
So I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
In all. But music I joined it like something like 8 years or 10 years back.
Yeah. Okay.
So but then we started from organizing events, shows like Balam and Katie. Then afterwards I realized that managing a talent, I'll be putting more stone on music career here in Uganda.
Okay.
So that's how I started doing it.
All right. Artist management, is it a lucrative kind of business into you can advise someone to venture into it?
Yeah, actually I would advise someone to venture into it.
Yeah.
Just that someone has to be so more careful.
Yeah.
Because this is a kind of, actually in terms of risks,
yeah,
you risk a lot, like more of 90%. Reason being, you're dealing with human beings.
Yeah.
And apart from that, you invest a lot of money. Because now getting a kid from down, whereby no one knows him or her, and then you put in a lot of money, like it takes like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Live around this kind of now jumping in, whereby an artist makes some kind of hit, then he comes on.
Yeah.
But then I'm talking about that kind of serious music.
Yeah.
Because the music which is on right now, it's like more of bubblegum. It cannot last for long. But then a serious artist manager has to groom someone from zero. He has to take him into vocal trainings, everything. He has to coordinate him into every kind, the way he handles with.
So an artist manager has to be fully in charge of all the aspects that make this brand or this person called an artist.
True. That's why I would advise someone who's to take into this kind of venture whereby he has to be so careful and serious. If you think you're just going to join this kind of industry, you'll get money tomorrow. Some
quick bucks and
no.
Yeah.
You have to be so patient and so careful and be selective on the person you're going to be managing.
All right.
Because some people, you can manage someone like me managing Calvin, but then you're not patient. We produce some kind of projects like 4 or 5, but then you're still down, whereby John Black is up. He has just come 2 months back. Start complaining, man, things are not going on, vichi, you know, that kind of stuff. So you have to be selective with the person you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah. Now, what does it take for someone to be managed? Let me give you an example. I've bumped into some people, you know, sometimes I think they jokingly say, but Joe Calvin, why don't you sing, man? You have that swag of a real artist. You know, like, man, you know, I believe it takes more than just that, you know? But then again, you get to meet people that who have, you know, who have found themselves becoming stars. They become stars overnight, stars by surprise. And we call them the one-hit wonders. Before you know it, someone is traveling. You know, they recorded a song jokingly. It turns out into a mega hit. They're performing here and there. Before you know it, they are, you know, calling themselves stars.
Yeah, actually, on that, me, I think, in this kind of stuff, let me call it business.
Yeah.
You know, when you're joining business, you might join some business whereby some people are leaving it and then others are just starting it. People leave it because maybe they've got some failures in it. But then for you who is joining, you can be successful as fast as possible. So it also works in terms of luck. People have good luck and some people don't have good luck. So, but then maybe the best thing I would prefer is an artist. A good artist shouldn't be this fast booming artist. an artist should pass through all stages.
It has to be a gradual growth. Gradual
Seriously,
growth.
because
Yeah.
if you compare this kind of people like Good Life, those people sang for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Chameleon is still on because he passed through all the stages. The hustle, whereby there's money, situation where riches there's no money, every stuff like that. Now, by that time, we used to have UBC as a channel.
Yeah, YouTube was the only channel.
YouTube, is it UBC? This one, yeah.
Now
Yeah.
UBC.
Yeah. But then, right now, there are lots of channels on
Yeah.
doing kind of music programs.
Yeah.
So you have to be having a lot of money to be investing in all those kind of programs.
On set, I'm still chilling. I'm still talking to the man, Ande Events manager, businessman, but most importantly, is the guy that introduced B2C to the markets. Yes, if I am not mistaken, Ande,
Yeah.
you launched B2C to the world.
Yeah,
True or false?
True.
True. That was in the year, which year was that?
That was in the year, let me see.
20.
That's year of Tochigeza.
Tochigeza. That must be 2014.
2014.
2014,
2014,
yeah. How did you discover B2C? Because you see, I know as an artist manager, you're also a talent scout of sorts. You know, that you have to first identify someone, not about, these people, they're worth, you know, me investing into them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, B2C, actually, those boys, I discovered them by the time I used to have a club in Machinde called Club 44, Luwafoda.
Yeah.
They used to perform slightly like this kind of categorizing artists, whereby whenever we used to have shows in that club, they used to come and perform. So I used to be seeing them. So by the time I sold off that club, so I started to concentrate in my business. But then still they actually they looked for me.
Yeah.
But good enough that I had an idea about them. So because I saw them with talent, I said, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let me try out. And actually I gave a call to our late brother, Mose. Because by that time he was still my good friend. So he gave me a go ahead, like, if these boys are good, it's okay. Do some good time, manage some people and see how it is with the talent.
And under your belt, they received quite a number of, you know, songs. Of course, they had a big show, a string of shows here and there. One Freedom City, you know, and others in different places. And what was your relationship like, you know, while you were managing B2C?
Our relationship was more brotherhood, by the way.
Yeah.
More brotherhood, because they used to call me Papa, I used to call them my brothers, my kids, my boys, whatever.
Yeah.
So it was more brotherhood, because at least we knew each other for some good time. And according to how they used to behave, behavior-wise, they were good to me. So it was more brotherhood.
More of a brotherhood.
Because I don't remember any time, not even right now, that any one of us has ever called the other one backing at each other. It was mutual respect across the board. All right. Now, of course, the two parties had a fallout right after the concert, their maiden concert that happened at Freedom City. You also had a number of shows, you know, arranged, after you know, shows, which took all of us by surprise. Because you see, once in a while, I'll receive a call from Andy, man, this is a new one from a B2C. Sometimes you know, hearing from the boys, and I was shocked, you know, when I learned over the fallout. You know, was it pre-planned? Did it shock you? Did it shock them? You know? Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, it also shocked me, but deep in my heart, I expected it.
You expected it?
Yeah, because when you're dealing with human beings, today you're happy, tomorrow you cannot be happy with them.
Yeah.
And then actually, the main thing is, the moment someone sees some good light, tends to forget where he started from, or something like that. And because after having that big light with them, there are lots of people around them, putting that kind of kasigiri, now you guys, I'm not talking to them as them, but generally as as artists. Because now that's the major challenge with these upcoming artists, whereby the first ever concert of them, 100%, actually 95%, most of them fall out with their managers.
Yeah, 95%. And you see, you'll notice that many times these artists fall out with their managers. If it's not issues to do with respect, many times it's an issue to do with breaking bread, you know, the finances. What is my percentage? What is your percentage? Of course, of what has been made, you know. Of course, there were so many stories in the news, mainstream, social media, that B2C have fallen out with their manager due to money, you know. Is that true? Is that false?
For that case, it was maybe... if it was them who told them that it was money, but on my side, it wasn't because of that present money.
Yeah.
But it's because of the future money.
The future money.
The future money. What I'm meaning is that they knew, or they thought that now they are going to be getting that clean money without being partitioned with anyone else. You get the point?
So, this is what I'm picking. Money from the event, their maiden concert. You know, the artists had expectations that they would get their big share without other parties that make B2C or other people that are involved getting their share.
For that money which came out of the concert, because I also believe that they knew what happened and they knew the process which went through to organize that concert. Yeah. Because it was over 200 plus M.
200 plus M. Yeah. Let me ask you a very straightforward question on the event. Did the members of B2C get a cut of what you as a team made from the shows? It's a straightforward question.
If they're generous, they'll say it, but then I would say yes.
That they received their portion.
Actually, lots of kind of portions were coming because actually I never wanted to go into deep of that. But then
you're now on the national broadcast. It's where we spill it as it is. You know, they say the truth sets you free.
True. Yeah. Because now, reality, when you organize a show, of course, like I told you, this was brotherhood kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I didn't organize, we didn't start planning the show because, Calvin, you're going to take this percentage, Andy's going to take this percentage.
That wasn't the agreement.
That wasn't the agreement.
Okay.
So, the thing was, let's make this our concert. We boost our brand. You get? Because even time reached whereby, as the company never had money to facilitate their concert, so the company went into money lending, money borrowing. Okay. You get? Yeah. Some they knew, some they didn't know. So that's where the problem came from.
But of course, as someone who was managing them, you actually had loans to service.
And at times, loans to service, whereby the moment, according to the successfulness of the concert, how you saw it, of course, even a young kid would say, man, these people, Bachukubi.
Yes.
But then logically, the entrance fee of that kind of stuff was 10,000. Freedom City was 15M. Steve, I won't mention his fee, but it was more than 20M. Yeah. You get? Okay. So then apart from that, the band or the production and everything, it was more than 11M. You get? So just imagine just 11M. If you divide the 11M with 10,000, how many people are you getting? You're getting 1,100 people. How much does Freedom City accommodate? How many people are there?
For the concert.
You get? Yeah. So meaning, people are there, but the income was less because of the fee was down. Yeah. Okay. But
vis-a-vis the bills that you had to take care of after the
even by that time, even the money lenders first collected their own money from the gate.
Wow.
But none of the artists, because I never wanted to stress them out. Yeah. they didn't know whatever. Okay, they knew some,
Yeah.
but I never wanted to show them that things are getting worse here.
Yeah.
But I wanted them to perform for the people, to be happy, because our aim was to get the brand,
Okay.
to boost the brand. After the brand, we thought we would get more concerts.
Yeah. So, how's the fallout like after the event? Because you see, in some cases, you say if you're falling out with someone, sometimes you send an SMS message, sometimes it's a formal, you meet in person, and like, yo, I guess this chapter is closed. Some people, you know, just give you a call. How was the situation like?
Actually, the situation was like, even before the concert, I used, actually, in terms of management, I coordinate with I bring in my other manager to manage those boys, or to be helping up those boys. So I used to be communicating with that kind of boy. But then...
Enoch.
Yeah,
Enoch,
that
yeah.
one. But then I realized that these people, some of them had blocked my number, but I didn't know by that time, even before the concert. Because like trying to call someone, trying to direct him, like, do this, the phone wasn't going through. So immediately I would be calling this boy. But then I wasn't putting it in my head that maybe it was been blocked or something. I used to think maybe networks, stuff like that.
How about driving there? Because you see, from how you started out, it seemed like you had that brotherhood, you know? They called you Papa.
I know,
you know,
yeah, I know.
Called you Uncle.
Driving there, I would have driven there if I had known things are worse. But I didn't know.
You didn't know.
So if I'm going to go pass off communication to someone, then your phone is not on, then I just communicate to your friend.
The second in command.
The second in command to pass over the information.
Yeah.
So by that time, I would think that now the information has been passed on, because I wouldn't think someone would block me or put in auto reject.
That you would call, you know.
Otherwise, if I had known earlier, I would have driven there to check what's up.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know that, but then I realized that after the concert.
After the concert.
That man, I've been in a blacklist for all this long.
Wow. Interesting. Now, upon finding out that you had been blocked by your boys, B2C, they had blacklisted you, just as you're saying, what was the next course of action? Because you see, I've had a lot, you know, in many cases, over the last few months, when artist managers fall out with their artists, you know, we've had cases of a manager taking over social media accounts, YouTube accounts. It has happened to people like Fie, a YouTube manager Najuamba, Facebook manager Najuamba. You know, it happened, I think, to even Lydia Jasmine, YouTube manager Najuambas. Same thing with Irene Intane, you know, Swangs Avenue, Bawamba YouTube. Then they also took over, you know, Facebook. What was your next course of action, you know?
My next course of action was, actually, to me, to my understanding, even if you kuamba all those accounts, even if you prohibit them from not doing anything or stuff like that, if they have their luck, they will still succeed.
Survive and succeed. Yeah, true.
So what you have to do is you have to act professional.
Yeah.
If they have their accounts, actually, me, I placed left in their account, like Facebook, stuff like that. I never
so when you fell out, let's say if you were in a WhatsApp group, you just clicked
actually
left.
For the WhatsApp group, I never placed left. Not until they did it. So it's them that they removed you from the WhatsApp group? I think because I took like a month without notifying or seeing what's happening in the group. But then all of a sudden, I saw the stuff like, you've been removed. Not by anyone, or actually by someone. One of the group admins whom I had put, but then I said it is okay. Because the moment you start maneuvering with those accounts of the artists, things still, meaning now because now you don't have to fight a war with an artist. Because they don't know where they have gone to. They have gone into fire. Calvin, there's nothing Olimusajja whereby Bobongo oli wano nga ino omuntu gw'osuubira nti mwana sina tusente za transport ina kubira anda mpe ng'okimanyi kiwaddiru waali agizikuwa situation yeetuuka nga tolina gogenda kukubira olina okuyiiya sente bwato zirina ogenda kukatambulawo
ng'olina kutoba wekka
okitegeera that's the fire meaning.
Now, let me ask you a question. While you had that arrangement with the B2C, did you guys like have like a contract whereby I've signed you, signing the one, and these are the terms and conditions, or it was a gentleman's agreement whereby I'm like Calvin, I can sing, and they signs me, we start working, and they start investing into me, you know?
It was a gentleman's agreement, like I told you, it was brotherhood, and besides, I never wanted to, because what happens here in Uganda, even if you sign a contract with an artist, though right now I started signing with them, but then still, even if you sign with them,
they breach it.
They breach it, and you cannot say that you're going to sue them. The moment you start saying you're going to sue them, the whole audience or the public will come against you.
So that is the biggest fear, that the public can actually turn guns at you.
Because they don't know what you've done for them.
Let me ask you another straightforward question.
Sure.
What do you think about B2C after they had left? Because before they were under the wings of Ande Events. Yeah? Now they are B2C, Vevgaboka. What do you think about their performance and how they are received out there, with all honesty?
What do I think by that time or right now?
Now and then.
By then, to be honest, according to the foundation I'd given them, I knew they would make it.
Yeah.
But then right now, according to the weaknesses I'm saying, they're trying to fall out.
You feel they are falling out?
Reason being, because, you know, this music, this industry is so tricky. A manager is someone who actually selects the kind of music you're going to release.
So you used to select the music that they would release?
And then they used to be like, papa, no. According to the study of the area, as in the environment of the music, which is there right now, you have to be so selective.
So what could be failing B2C if you, do believe that
decision making?
That could be the problem.
The boys are talented, but then the decision making, because now this is a war between, actually it's not a war, but then this is a problem whereby there are three and a fourth person. You get?
Yeah.
That so-called manager. But then these people,
Enoch, the so-called manager. All right, now,
now the problem is now decision making.
Now, let me pose another question. When B2C fell out with Ande Events, does it mean that they stop performing the songs that they produce while still under Ande Events? I also hear of things like some little money that artists make off YouTube, downloads. What happens in such a situation? In your situation?
In my situation, I left everything for them. And then, actually, I decided to stop them from non-performing my songs because they had brought in some Kamaniro there and then. But then I said, let me chill. Copyright. Any song which consists of Ande Events. Meaning it's my project.
You copyrighted it?
Yeah.
Interesting. So when was the last time you heard from B2C? Like,
Actually, I think from the time of the concert.
That was the last time you ever,
But then I'm communicating with some of them. One of them actually sent me a message. We communicate somewhere, somehow.
Yeah.
But
do they seem like they want to get back, work with you? You don't know.
I don't know.
All right, fast forward. Last year, I heard, in the news, and now that you're on the couch, let's clear the air.
True.
Lydia Jasmine had reached out to you to sign her as manager. Actually, this is not a rumor. The last time I had Lydia Jasmine on set, she listed you as one of the people that had wanted to manage her. True or false?
that had wanted to manage her.
Yeah, that had actually managed her. I think you even managed her for a short period of time.
Actually, yeah, I managed her for some shortest period of time.
How long was it?
Not even a month.
Not?
Then,
what happened? Why did you fall out with Lydia Jasmine?
You know, there's that kind of respect. Actually, my point is respect.
Respect.
Yeah. For her, she's a good artist, and even right now, I still adore her. She's a good artist, by the way. But then what is killing artists is that respect to the managers.
So Lydia Jasmine didn't have respect for you as her manager?
Not like that.
Yeah.
But then there's some kind of stuff whereby you'll be telling, because right now, I don't want to attack any artist.
No, you're just speaking your mind.
Yeah, but then stuff which pisses me off is, you know, I'm the person who's going to be feeding you everything. So when I tell you something and then you start taking me as a just
a joke, atamanyi, you know, city boy.
So I just say no.
That is how you fell out with Lydia Jasmine. But was Lydia Jasmine making money? The same question I'll ask you about B2C, where they really...
She's working. I think even yesterday she had a concert.
She had a concert.
Maybe. I don't know, but maybe.
Assumption.
Yeah.
Or how about B2C? You know, where they, you know, were you able to make your returns on the investment?
Not at all. Not even a quarter.
I thought when an artist performs, let's say they have been booked to perform for 3 million.
Yeah.
You break bread, whereby you know this is what we've invested, this is what we are investing into the upcoming projects or the previous projects. This is the manager's allowance, rather percentage, artist package percentage, and what you are, which is like what you're investing into future projects. I guess that is what you put on the savings for the group's account. So in my understanding.
In your understanding,
yes.
Which is not wrong.
Yeah.
But then let me give an example. For the old group, I was with them for like 4 years. Not so?
Yeah.
4 years. Then that is 2018. From 2014 to 2018, 4 years. But then the first 3 years, it was totally 100% in putting in me.
You were putting in your cash directly.
Putting in, not like even because I remember even the shows we used to have that so less money. You get there's no way you're going to distribute that money into 3 people. You service the car, you put in fuel, you even give. So what we used to do is that small money we used to get is to put it back in business. They don't have what to eat, you provide.
So you used to feed the artists.
Yeah, there's no new car, the car is faulty, you buy another new car.
Okay.
But then a serious artist, as in a serious management, would be like now if I'd entered with Jasmine, you take some kind of portion, like maybe 50% for the manager or for the artist, then another 50% for according to the inputs you're going to put.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do 100% with an artist, that is 100% producing audio production, video production, accommodation, transportation, that is providing a car with fuel every day, food,
clothing,
you get. Even this kind of promotion.
So those are some of the benefits an artist actually gets to benefit when they are signed.
When they are signed.
And the assumption is that some of the benefits that B2C used to enjoy while they were under your wings.
Enjoyed, actually, for them, they enjoyed even beyond 100%.
All right, we're about to wrap up the show. We have exactly 3 minutes, but we shall wrap it up with one of the new artists you've just signed. Word on the street was you signed a number of musicians. If you could share the juice, the details with us.
Actually, by the end of the last year, I signed 3 artists. That was Brian Wise, Vivan, and Chris Banina.
Where are they?
So by then, by that time they were still on probation, though I signed them.
Okay.
So only one passed through.
Who is that?
That is Brian Wise.
Where are these others, the Baninas?
The
2 brothers.
No, the 2 brothers.
Hey.
But then there's another guy called Viva.
Eh.
But then that one is still doing his other stuff. The other one, they are also trying to hustle, but then according to what I wanted, they never reached that kind of qualifications.
Okay.
So I decided to move with one man.
Okay. How is he performing? How is he received
He's
out
good.
there?
He's
yeah.
good. He's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
All right. Hope you'll be able to see him visible like it was with the B2C.
He is so much talented and he is so good. You're going to see his kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. As we get to wrap up, number one, last message to the Ugandans out there, artists out there, and maybe I know the B2C could be watching the show. What message do you have for them? As a friend, as a papa, as someone that has seen them start, as someone that has worked with them since 2014.
Yeah. Actually, first message to my brothers, just keep on the fire on, because there's no feelings right now. Because it's like football matches. Lionel Messi is in Barca, tomorrow you'll be in Juventus, tomorrow you get.
Yeah.
So there are no feelings here. You do what you're supposed to be doing. I want you to be big artists.
Yeah.
No feelings attached. So, but then mind about the decision making, because that is the most killer thing in music industry.
Have you heard their latest song with Rema?
Actually, I haven't heard it, but I saw some kind of stuff posts on Facebook.
Oh, they have it. I think it's a beautiful
How
song.
is it?
I think it will work. Weddings, what and what. Those love songs.
Okay.
It can work. But bottom line is promo is everything.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Any final remarks to the Ugandans that are watching you?
Final remarks, especially to the artists. Artists, they should learn to find ways of understanding this industry so maturely, because the moment you don't understand, the moment you're not patient, you're killing yourself. You're cutting the branch you're seated on. Seriously, because even if you're not managed with any manager, but then these small people who help you, they take this music there, tomorrow there, everywhere. So the moment you misbehave with them, or the moment you don't show respect to them, these are the people who are promoting your music. And especially now for the presenters and media houses, they don't know how to coordinate with. So, what the request is, they should be so disciplined, humble.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming around.
Thanks
my brother Andy.
Before you close up, these people, they should take an example of you, because you've been in here for over 15, 20 years.
Man. Thank you so much for coming around, guys.
It's okay.
That brings us to the end of the show. Been chilling with the Andy events, and that's a wrap. That is the Jam 101. Until next week, regarding Jam 101. But I'll be here on Saturday with Horizon Vibe. Palazzo will be in the building. Weasel will be in the house. In case you want to be part of the live audience, you know what to do. 781-458503.